Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, social media. I am going to share with you the impact on social media with children and adolescents. I know the audience that I have here are probably 18 to 25 years old, and you're thinking to yourself, I had social media when I was 13 and I turned out fine. Or some of you have fallen victim to the dangers of social media. I know some of you have also never had social media and don't know the dangers of social media. I also know that once you become a parent and you have children, you become a little bit more sensitive to children having social media and having the access to those dangers. You're probably also thinking, how would delaying social media with children and adolescents be enforced? And all I can say is the hope that we spread the news to parents. Now, I have children and I work with children, so that is why I am so passionate about this. I also have looked up articles and websites on the dangers. I am going to talk about cyberbullying, inappropriate content, and depression. First, going to start with cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a global issue. It's not just an Idaho issue. It's not an American issue. It's a global issue. In a 2019 Journal of Social Work Practice, written by Mark Willoughby, he explores the research on young people using social media. It included 16 peer-reviewed articles stating that cyberbullying is a global issue. Cyberbullying is strongly related to social media usage. The chances of cyber victimization increase by spending more time on the internet. When I looked up how many hours children and adolescents spend on social media a day, it was 4.8 hours. That's wild to think when a child and a young person is at school from 7.5 to 8 hours. Almost half of that is spent on social media. Bullying tends to travel from school to home if they have phones or any kind of social media. So that person never really gets to escape from that bullying. I am going to show a chart about social media cyberbullying. So right here it shows a chart of just different things, posted mean names or comments online, just things of cyber victimization. 45.5% of these people have been cyberbullied one time in their life. I talked about cyberbullying, now I'm going to talk about inappropriate content. A 2024 UPI Top News article written by Clyde Hughes states that Iowa filed a lawsuit against Twitter stating that for not being truthful to parents about their children having access to inappropriate content. Most social media is rated for ages 12 and over, although the content is more appropriate for ages 17 and up. I am going to show you a chart about social media and what their minimum ages are. Instagram has a minimum age of 13. WhatsApp has a minimum age of 16. Facebook is 13. Snapchat is 13, and Twitter is 13. I talked about inappropriate content. Now I'm going to move over to depression. Studies have proven that the risk of depression increases with more social media usage. Depression also comes from addiction with these sort of things. When somebody is constantly trying to check their social media, or if they post something and they're waiting for likes and comments and all that, that can lead to a depression state as well. A 2016 meta-analysis by Fisher and colleagues found that cyber time, being on social media, to be associated with higher depression, anxiety, sadness, suicidal ideation, as well as lower self-esteem in adolescents. I'm going to show a chart about social media and depression. So down here it shows the social media sessions per week. So between 0 and 8 times a week, there is about a 19% high depression symptoms, and those low depression symptoms are high. Over here, when you're at 58% or 58 or more sessions a week, it skyrockets to 28% high depression symptoms. I spoke about cyberbullying, inappropriate content, and depression. Those are just some insight on why I feel that social media should be delayed in children and adolescents. Depression, seclusion, addiction, obsession, delay and play. We only have one childhood. Let's help our future generations not get sucked into social media too early.